You're here! It worked! Have you ever wondered if we're controlled by invisible frequencies? There was this really cool resonance experiment that created shapes from sounds. It was done using a Chladni plate, a tone generator, and a speaker. Sand was added to the plate and tones were created. Certain frequencies vibrated the metal, creating geometric patterns that increased in complexity with an increase in pitch. Speaking of sounds and the ability to create shapes, have you ever wondered if voice frequencies could do the same? Murmur is an art installation that projects LED simulations of sound waves. The team that worked on this called this an architectural prosthesis because it links the audience to the surroundings. The images changed based on the frequencies in the room. If you combine this technology and Oculus Rift, you get SoundSelf. SoundSelf is an Oculus Rift game that has been described as a meditative trance experience explored with the user's voice. I had a chance to try this out at E3, and I have to say, this was one amazing trip. Speaking of trips, have you ever wondered if you could control things with your mind? With Quadcopter, you can. Developed by researchers at University of Minnesota, the Quadcopter is a robot controlled by a person's mind using a brain computer. Brain waves are then turned into commands that fly the robot. An art installment in New York using the same technology manipulated water with the power of the mind. This New York artist, Lisa Park, used a NeuroSky EEG headset which measured her brain waves, converting this to usable frequencies, creating shapes in metal dishes with water. We saw how sound frequencies can control sand, but now you can control sand with your mind with Son of Nor. It's a third-person action-adventure game where the player roams around the desert, fighting the attacks of the Sarahul army. The game is compatible with both Oculus Rift and the Emotive Epoch, a computer brain interface capable of translating brainwaves into the actions of the player. One game that intrigues me the most, and that I wish would combine these peripherals, is FRACT OSC. Developed by Phosfield Systems, FRACT OSC is a first-person puzzle adventure game inspired by synths. The various elements of the game runs on sound as players make their way through the game.